All right, we're going to move right ahead to the superintendent's recommendations and reports. Mr. Smith.
Thank you, Mrs. Shorter, members of the board. I have several items for your consideration this evening under Personnel Professional. Number 1, resignations, letters A through K. Number 2, extracurricular correction, 2001-2022, letter A. Number 3, employment, letter A through double A. It's quite the list there. I would like to draw your attention to letters H, V, and W. So I'm very excited to recommend Aisha Lambert as the principal at Compass Elementary. She's out there tonight. Aisha, feel free to wave. That's like our own little, if you were in the corner, I'd call it Compass Corner there. Row of Compass minus Liz. But as you know, Aisha has served Compass very well as the assistant principal since 2017. Prior to serving in that role, she was a third grade teacher at Central Elementary. Over at Compass, she was a member of the district leadership team, member of the building leadership team, and the building and district community diversity alliances. If you remember, she also created the Connections mentoring program at Compass, which was awesome. And I especially love the fact that she has been there since the beginning. And as a result, will continue to lead Compass into the future. So Aisha, welcome tonight. And then next to her, we have Jenny Willicott, and she is the recommended candidate to be the assistant principal at Compass. Jenny has served as an elementary school teacher in Lakota since 2008. During that time, she served as a teacher mentor for the RESA program in Lakota. She also served on the PBIS committee and a grade level chair. Prior to teaching in Lakota, she taught in Maryland for 1 year and Baton Rouge, Louisiana for 4 years. So you don't often hear that. So I don't know if she's an LSU Tigers fan. If she is, oh, there you go. We've got some confusion up here. Bama or Ohio State, I'm not sure, but I believe that Jenny's teaching and leadership experience will serve the students at Compass very well. And then lastly, letter V, I'd like to just thank Heather Tash, who isn't here this evening, for her work as assistant principal at Crossroads Middle School for the last several years. Very thankful for all that she's done at Crossroads, and welcome her as an instructional specialist at the district level, which is also on the agenda for this evening. So that concludes all the items that I have for your consideration under Personnel Professional.
All right. At this time, I entertain a motion to accept the recommendations.
So moved. Second.
All right. Thank you. Motion passes.
We need to take a vote.
Nope. This is so true. Okay. Mrs. Lane, call the roll, please.
Mrs. Gundrum.
Yes.
Ms. Birding.
Yes.
Mr. Clark.
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter.
Yes. Now the motion passes.
There you go. Mrs. Shorter, members of the board, I have several items for your consideration this evening under personnel support. Number 1, resignations, letters A and B. Number 2, unpaid leaves of absence, letters A through E. And number 3, employment, letters A through D. That concludes the items that I have for your consideration this evening under personnel support.
All right. So at this time, I'll entertain a motion to accept the recommendations as read.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Mrs. Lane, call the roll.
Ms. Birding.
Yes.
Mr. Clark.
Yes.
Mrs. Gundrum.
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter.
Yes. Okay. Motion passes.